Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about creating intelligent infrastructure with solutions using data and AI to have better outcomes in local, state, and city management. My name is Charles Landry, and I'm the president of eGen's digital public sector business. With me today is one of our longtime colleagues, clients, and friends, Dr. Robert Connect, who is the director of public works for the city of Memphis. Robert, how are you today?
I'm great, Charles. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're delighted. It's always good to talk to you. We have been working together for some time here at eGen. eGen, as you know, is a technology services company that was created by the union of Spring ML and eGen Solutions. We focus on AI, on data and analytics, and help clients such as yourself kind of modify and improve their operations through digital transformation. Robert, I want to ask you four questions, just given your experience in the space and given your experience with AI and how you've used it to improve things within the city of Memphis. What do you see as really the key challenges that are faced by cities and states today from an infrastructure perspective?
Just being able to effectively and efficiently manage large infrastructure systems and networks, being proactive in delivery of services and able to, capture information timely and keeping up with the data associated with all this information and making it meaningful to those who actually have to kind of keep up with it, and utilize that information to make decisions. So it's multiple factors from a city perspective on how this kind of technology and use of this technology helps.
Well, you all have been very successful in the city of Memphis and well touted as to the investments you've made and the progress that you made with some of these issues. What were the real unique challenges when we started our work together a few years ago with our partners at Google Cloud? What was really unique to the city of Memphis?
Well, obviously, getting the buy-in necessary was really interesting. Google Cloud had to, they had their own philosophical view on doing a project like this. They had to actually go to the board and the CAO and the team and had to approve it because it was unique. None of this had ever been done. So that made it interesting and to challenge getting, out the team together and the staff and, because you had IT, city IT, you had public works and you had engineering involved, and to get them to see the vision was a challenge, see the opportunity, how we could leverage this opportunity to do something, really beneficial to not only to the city, but its citizens, since we started off with this whole pothole detection idea. So those are some of the most unique and first challenging issues that we had to deal with. I mean, budget was obviously came along, but just that initial step in forming the partnership and getting the city leadership, the city divisions to come along and participate.
Oh, that's great. And how has it improved really transportation safety and livability for the citizens of Memphis and all the visitors that you guys have there?
Well, I think like you said before, I think our what we have done is so unique that it's seen as kind of a benchmark for others. Even the state of Tennessee, TDOT, was so fascinated by this process, they wanted to emulate us, right? So I think from that standpoint, it's really meant a lot to us as a city to be on the, because, we all look at cities and talk about what we call smart cities. Cities are taking advantage of all types of technological advances to be able to moving into that next generation of technology and providing services and being a supply, not only a supplier but provider, and to connect, being a connection of smart applications. So AI being obviously one of the big ones, and machine learning and deep learning. So I think our citizens have come to appreciate it. I mean, as we talk about proactive government, which is, in my view, a strategic proactive government is the ideal form of government in delivering services and managing our infrastructure. So I think that's where we'll be quickly heading towards, and I think that's really positive for our city and our citizens.
And that is wonderful. I mean, I love the conversations around strategic proactive government and how that's really focusing a number of cities around the objective to get there. What role has data and AI technology really played in the city of Memphis' success?
Oh, it's been huge. We've, taking advantage, like I said, of our partnerships with SpringML, eGen, and Google Cloud meant that we had a lot of things that we could explore. Um, we had a lot of data. Most cities collect data reliably, but you don't execute on that data effectively. And so that's one shortfall that cities struggle with. And then we started talking about utilizing the cameras and other systems that we already had out there, because we had other cameras and other types of equipment, and it wasn't really clear how we could bring that together. But we started, we gave it a shot, and so that was, I think, one of the most interesting starts of the process of bringing this together and building this first pothole detection model. And as we got better and it got enhanced and it got refined, you could quickly see where it was going. And so we when we first met, we outlined 3 or 4 areas that we wanted to, I think, strategically prioritize for the growth of AI, this machine learning, deep learning thing, these applications, for lack of a better word. So, the pothole detection was first. Then blight detection, which was blight is a huge issue. That was second. And now we moved on to like infrastructure. We're going to be doing infrastructure assessments. I think just having those kind of ideas and being able to move those ideas into being, or to bring them to fruition, is so exciting and so amazing to me that, and I'm so proud of that. I think the team, everybody included, has done such an amazing job developing this and making it a reality that every time I talk to a city like Memphis, or most cities, they're like, how did you do this? And I just said, you just had to make it a priority. You had to make it a strategic initiative, and you had to find the right partners. And we are so fortunate to have Google Cloud and SpringML and now eGen to be a strategic partner with us.
Well, thank you. I mean, I will say, one of the things we've noted in our work is just the flexibility and the passion of the team that you've put together. It's a very important topic in Memphis. It's a very important initiative, and the amount of focus and work that's done to drive results with it is fantastic. I love seeing it when I'm with you and the team. I'd love to see it every day, everywhere, but people move at different levels, as you know, right? As you talk to other cities, and as you talk to other government entities, you must hear the word smart city 10,000 times a day in your conversations. What do you think they can learn from you and your team to contribute to their own smart city initiatives?
Well, I think, I've had these same conversations quite a bit, being part of a big cities group with the American Public Works Association, is that we all see ourselves moving and leveraging technology in different ways. It's almost right now, there's a barrage of technological advancements and AI being really prominent. Memphis has gained a lot of traction in the news because of a recent announcement, which you guys have obviously heard, with what was somebody making their big move into Memphis. So I think, everybody wants to be at the forefront. Everybody wants to take advantage of it. It just always comes down to how do you strategize? How do you strategically prioritize this? Because you can't do it all. But I think since we all can do things that could also be effectively transferred to use it anywhere, they're almost universal, that we should collectively do that. Working together on these ideas and sharing this information, and then these becoming more, like I said, I think Google Cloud's goal was always to make this a community-based initiative that can be shared by other communities and other cities. This is not meant just to be Memphis only, that we're all going to be helping each other out long-term to get to these proactive, smart city capable, cities, smart cities, for lack of clarity on that.
No, that's great. That's wonderful. And we see as we talk to other cities, them absolutely having the willingness to learn and making the required investments in team and strategy and in structure to be able to leverage these capabilities. What specifically are your future plans for the city of Memphis and its infrastructure management?
Well, I want to continue to expand on the partnership. We have other strategic ideas that we would like to implement as we move into this phase 3, that there is an opportunity for phase 4 or 5. You can continue this partnership. That's what I would love to do, to continue to expand our fleet capacity, adding our other strategic partners in. We have another partnership with their fleet, with their fleet tracking system and their cameras. I hope to leverage that, because that would be huge for us, given how many of those cameras we have in existence. If we could leverage that, would be really a game changer overall for the city, because you're talking 500-600 vehicles out there with the cameras on there, that you could to make this so much more capable, so much more data, obviously, as well, to go through. But I think that it's going to make a huge difference. And then as we talk about like illegal dumping is a problem, I think some of that stuff I want to make happen more in this partnership is, how do we, with all the cameras we're using to monitor these illegal dump sites, how do we leverage that into this into a phase in the future to help us combat this huge challenge? It's working with police and other entities, where it's something we just got to continue to hone in on and develop a solution for.
Those are objectives we share, because we're confident that if we can collect the data, we can help you model it, we can help you normalize it, and we can collectively gain insights out of it.
Yeah.
Well, Robert, that's it. Thank you very much for your time today. I know that this will be very helpful to our team and to others who listen, especially those in cities that are working their own smart city initiatives and want to leverage what you and your team have done together to date. I'm very appreciative of your time, our relationship, and our ability to continue to work together. We look forward to continuing to be your partner there and to continuing our journey together. Thank you very much for your time today, and I look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you, Charles. Again, appreciate the opportunity to talk and go through what Memphis is doing.
All right.